Greetings from WBCS Neo. Right, today is going to be a follow-up review of the YJ MGC 4x4M or Rubik's Revenge for a 4x4 magnetic cube. I got this a few months ago. Out the box, it was a very tight cube. These cubes, with them being 4x4, are in a very peculiar design, as you can tell by the insides. There is no centerpiece technically, so they don't work quite the same way as a 3x3, 5 or 7. The centerpiece is sort of controlled by a disc, okay, which makes them a little bit volatile, to say the least. They do have a tendency of popping and stuff if you're too fast with them. This one, I was going to do a post review yesterday, however, inadvertently put some coffee down its workings, so I had to strip it down yesterday, rebuild it, re-lubed it and stuff like that. Luckily I didn't have to retension it because I didn't have to adjust any screws because I already tensioned it, which I'm going to come to in a minute. This cube, I haven't got any fault, bar one fault. Okay, the only fault I've got with this cube is the fact that the good old little sticker you get on the little centerpiece, the MGC sticker, comes off after, I'm surprised it's still on, because that was like that after about a week. Okay, so I'm not impressed with the sticker thing. Stickers are a bit naff, but thankfully it's not a sticky cut cube, so I'm happy that this is going to come off today anyway. After obviously playing for a couple of months, I readjusted the cube. For reference at the moment, I have got it set to 1 1/4 anti-clockwise turn from default. Okay, so it's slacker, as you can see. It is very, very slack. To a sort of semi-recommendation from Sean Bouquet, Speed QR review. There you go, shout out to the lad. Which in case mine is set so I can just see the edge of my corner piece there. So it's set to a good point as far as I'm concerned, or as regular cubing goes for 3x3, it's a good slack point. And that has completely changed this cube without a shadow of a doubt. Whereas before I would have to really work to turn these pieces on the outside. Insides were a nightmare. And also using thinner lube as well. Completely stripped it out and completely polished it out yesterday. Put some really thin lube in the middle. And it's a completely different beast now. It is super quick. It's like I've got GAN magnets in here. It's not far different from this, and this is me GTS 3M. It's about on the same par as that, and that's saying something for a 4x4. So you can do reverse sexing and stuff quite nicely on it. Algorithms are not too bad. I'm not the best because I haven't done any today, so I'm just trying my best not to pop it. It will still pop quite easily if you push it too hard, if you go beyond your own limitations, but it does corner cut now. Okay, so it does corner cut without popping to a certain degree, not by much, but it does corner cut. Okay, and that's just by adjusting it slacker. When the original tension was on, it was just a nightmare. It was just too stiff. Centers now are really nice, and thinner lube allows it to be stiff in the middle, but as soon as I want it to move, it moves. So it releases it. It's a bit like taking the handbrake off a car. It just wants to go down the cliff. So there you go. Like I said before, the only downside I can say with this cube is the bloody sticker. I just wish it had been a bit like the gang where they have the imprint put on the cube rather than a sticker, because the stickers, because we are constantly ripping these apart, these stickers don't last 2 minutes for a speed cuber. If it was a collector's thing, then it's fine, but it's going to come off today probably. Only kept it on for the post review. Generally out the box, too tight. Definitely needs to be slackened off to get its full potential. When it pops, which you can pop this very easily, as you can see there, I've just taken a piece out. Okay, so you can pop it very easily. However, because of the slackness, even when you get these little sort of rib bits in the middle, You can slot them back in quite quickly. So if you're in the middle of a time solve, you probably could get it back in a couple of seconds. Hopefully, as long as it hasn't completely shattered and gone everywhere. In which case, I would just say DNF. Okay. So I got this recommended by a lot of people in the Senior Cubers Worldwide Facebook page. I did a poll because I wanted to find a 4x4 that was going to be good. It was going to be good for learning on as well as getting some good times on. And this came out on top as the best all-rounder. If anybody's got any suggestions of a better 4x4, by all means, if you want me to do a review of it, send me one. Okay, that's going to any of the cube shops. If you think there's a better cube out there than this bad boy, then you send me it and I'll do a review and test of it and see what I think of it compared with this. This is the best 4x4 ever. I've played with a couple of 4x4s and this is just such an awesome cube. For the price as well, it's a budget cube. It's not an expensive cube, and it's magnetic. But now it's set up right for me. It's a completely different cube. Certainly get one of these if you want one. The advantage with 4x4s is when you go back to 3x3, you tend to be a little bit more precise about your moves on a 3x3 as well, because you have to be more precise on the 4x4 because of its instabilities and the chance of popping. You have to be more, in place. If you get a turn wrong and you do this, you can see what's going to happen to the cube. It's going to literally explode. So you've got to get it right, and it sort of corrects all the faults you might have as a 3x3 solver, and actually makes you a better 3x3 solver, or at least smoother. So you can go a little bit quicker and not get as many lockups. So it's worthwhile getting a 4x4 or a 6x6 just to iron out your own little problems that you might have, that you probably don't know you have until you get to a bigger cube. So there you go. Excellent cube, cannot fault it. I got mine from Cubes UK or cubes.co.uk. But by all means, buy one. You won't regret it. If someone says you've got a better 4x4 out there, send us it. Send me one. Send me a freebie. I would love a free cube. Okay, and I'll do a review of it, and I'll test it. I'll bench it against this one. Be like a versus cube scenario. Okay, until the next time, I shall see you again. Thank you for watching. Hi, this is WBCS Neo. Thank you for watching this video. If you did like it, please check out all the other videos I do have. More importantly, please subscribe, like, share, and if you can, comment below if you want. Okay, comments will be answered as soon as I can. Until the next time, see you later. Bye bye.